Ipona.
Ipona. What does that mean?
I really don't know.
Cape.
Yaumina la Pilsen. We're here in Kogi. Yeah, we got a few different foreigners that we found here hanging out. So we have Hammy from South Africa. We have
They say from Nigeria.
Nigeria. David from Spain. Yeah. These guys are all from the States. Well, we're talking about, since we're here at David's spot, he's got Korean food going on here. What's some of the best Paraguayan food you guys have experienced?
Number one on the list has to be chipa.
And the chipa, when you get it on the bus, especially when you're traveling a long distance, that chipa, when they come on, it's like...
irresistible.
Yeah.
You think you're not going to do it,
It's a
but you
savior.
do it. Yeah. For me, empanada mandioca is the best. I love mandioca, man.
Yeah.
I love the asaditos.
Asaditos.
It's amazing. There's a guy close to where we stay, a local guy who makes it by the road. And I patronize him a lot. It's crazy. I had to kind of start regulating myself. I was going there every day. Yeah.
What are some of the best places you guys have been to in Paraguay? What are some of your favorite spots? Do you guys prefer the smaller, more rural areas or the more urban, kind of bigger cities here?
I mean, I've traveled a lot around the country, and it's like there's a lot of special areas. It's like even if you go to interior, to a small village, it has like a lot of charm. You go to Encarnación, Ciudad del Este, bigger cities, and it has also its character. It's like I think you need to go all around. There's a lot to see, really.
Yeah. Why do you guys think that, we're talking about all these cool places in Paraguay, but why do you feel like people kind of avoid coming to Paraguay a lot of times when they're traveling, or Paraguay has this reputation of being kind of a country that has nothing,
Well, I think it's just because it's not advertised as well as other things. I mean, everyone knows Iguazu Falls, but they don't locate it as close as it really is to Paraguay, and so there's a charm in that too. I mean, people who come here, they're automatically more adventurous, and they respect the kind of hidden gem that is Paraguay. And I mean, I know many people who have passed through Paraguay and they ended up staying. But that's always one of the catch-22s of tourism is you love people like us. I think we like to find that diamond in the rough, but then when everyone figures it out, then you're like, oh, now it's over. Buenos Aires is so built up, so to speak, but everyone knows it, everyone goes there, and so it's nice to find that hidden treasure that no one else knows. You feel special.
All right, Abiu, tereré or mate?
Tereré all the way.
Tereré? Yeah?
When it's so hot outside, the tereré just cools, feels so cool going down your throat, and it's so good.
Sopa paraguaya or chipa guasu?
Dude, sopa, no question.
Sopa.
Absolutely, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, not even close. And the asado,
I usually get the other answer, man.
Yeah,
well, that's why
yeah,
I say chipa guasu, like,
yeah. But a good sopa is...
sopa is creamy one, but...
Yeah.
You gotta play the underdog, yeah. Sopa all the way.
Or good asado or chicken on the grill?
Asado.
Asado?
Asado, like nice meat, good meat from here, always, yeah.
Every Sunday, right?
Oh, every day, every after day.
Every other day, yeah. Central or uptown?
Ooh, it's a tough one. I live uptown, but I party downtown.
What's the best party spot? Where's the best spot to go out in the Central?
It's a
or
mix.
in Paraguay?
In Paraguay. Well, we frequent Poniente.
Poniente.
That's a good spot at any time. But La Cachamba is good, Central Bar is good, everywhere is good, and they're all getting better.
How's been what has the evolution of the Central been as far as, especially the nightlife?
Probably when I got here, it's true, like Centro, there wasn't much nightlife. Like it was kind of dead. You had like the first Poniente, like the first one, and not much more.
We go back along from the beginning. La Cachamba,
we were together, so we knew. And Centro was kind of dead, and everything was going uptown. Everything was the moment, everything was there, Carmelitas growing. But probably in the last 2 years, I would say, like the last two, probably more, it's been growing a lot.
Do you guys feel more secure, like when you're out partying or walking around in the Central, since within that evolution?
You can like, I mean, we have an organized pub crawl, but you can pub crawl with your mates, you know. So
Like 4 years ago, people you say like I'm going out on Central. Ah, you're walking. You're going alone. Like are you serious? But now you go. You see people from Carmelitas moving here. They can walk. And before they would say I will never go around there walking alone. And now yes, you see like what she said. You don't need to go to the pub crawl. You can also pub crawl with your friends. There's more places, more variety.
Yeah.
Safer.
Sure. For instance, what's your favorite part of the culture here?
I think there's so many things about the people and the culture itself that I like, but I think one of the most attractive things that I've seen or witnessed is the friendliness, the openness of Paraguayans themselves to kind of just welcome a stranger, or should I say someone from a different background, and that's something that is very rare to find, at least internationally, places that I've been to before. I find it very different here, and that's for me is a plus for Paraguay. And just to stress, based on the question you asked previously about Paraguay being hidden or being unknown to the world, I think what you're doing, this initiative, is very, very, very strategic to actually opening up, or should I say, providing more information. Because for a lot of countries, like in Paraguay's situation, where you're surrounded by two really huge countries in the region, Brazil and Argentina, it's easy for people to just overlook, because right next to Paraguay on the other side is Brazil, to the other side is Argentina, and everybody's focusing on that. I think the media plays a very good role in trying to, kind of open up the people, the culture, the events, and all the activities. These clips will go online, people will view it, people will see it and start to get interested. And I think more of this is needed, and the more you guys expand, the better for Paraguay as well.
Think about it for a second. Your favorite thing in Paraguay?
Is that it gives me the opportunity to be me. Like that's my favorite thing of Paraguay. Like, it gave me the opportunity to start my business, to work of what I want, to try to find my life. Like that's my favorite thing from here.
Very rarely, I like the national colors of Paraguay, not the flag, but the belt thing that they have. Yeah, I love that stuff. It's really cool. I don't know, but that's something I love so much.
Dancing,
definitely.
That's a good one.
Electric cumbia.
Electric cumbia. Put some beats in there, y'all.
Oh yeah.
What do you got, Sam?
For me, like the pace. For like anxious people, the pace of life here really chills you out a little bit. So that's true. Love it.
How about you?
For me, the greenery here. If you go out more in the interior, there's still a lot of greenery there, and still a lot of naturaleza, and it's beautiful out there. That's mine.
Mine's a bit of everything. I mean, the relationships that allow you to have opportunities, that's been amazing for me as somebody who's come from the States. Is just the relationships, not just with Paraguayans, but also with other expats, has been really special.
Well, hey, thanks you guys for having this conversation. What a coincidence we found each other here in Kogi. It's great. It's great. Best beer in Paraguay?
No, I was just gonna say, isn't Pilsen the best thing about Paraguay? You just got in my script, John!